Hey guys, it's Deidre Green, licensed makeup artist and esthetician. Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Deidre Green. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I quit my job in corporate America and I opened my own beauty business. And so I come on here and I share my journey with you guys and I share my tips and tricks and some of the things that have been working for me and some of the things that have been not. That have not been working for me. What I want to talk about today is your personal development budget and do you have one, and how many of you might think that this is actually something that is important. So I'm here to tell you that whether you think it's something that is important or not, it is 1000% important, especially as a beauty professional. There's always things that are changing about our industry. As far as business wise and as far as like technique wise, if you're a hairstylist, there's always like some new coloring technique, or if you're, an esthetician, there's like some new hair removal, like sugaring, there's waxing, there's sugaring, there's threading. Like if you don't know all three, maybe it's something that you want to focus on as far as your personal development is concerned. So for myself, I know how important personal development is. So at this point, I set myself a budget for what I wanted to do as far as personal development is concerned this year. And so I set myself a budget for $2,000 for personal development. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I spend the whole $2,000. That just means that that's what I know that I'm allotting myself to say, okay, so I don't feel guilty about spending money about something that I'm not going to see a return on investment right away. I think sometimes as, small business owners, you get scared about putting out large chunks of money at once. So I think it's like, one of those things that you kind of have to just build it into the budget. And so, okay, I'm going to spend my money on this today, or I'm going to spend my money on this year, this quarter, what have you. So I just want to challenge you guys to make sure that you have, some type of budget for your personal development. Now, say you don't have a budget at all. You're like, Deidre, I have zero money. I cannot spend any money on any type of personal development or what have you. Find free classes. Find somebody you can shadow with. Find somebody who knows this skill that you know and ask them if you can somehow barter with them for a session on, them training you on something and you in turn might train them on something else, whatever. Figure it out. You have to find a way to make sure that you're continuing to grow in your craft. So, there are a lot of free classes and workshops and stuff out there because people, one, what are they always trying to do to you? They're trying to sell their brands or whatever to you or what happened. So you want to make sure that they're trying to sell to you. So you want to make sure that you go out and you find those free classes that people might have for you. I know that one place that I go to get a lot of free trainings and free classes is the I'm going to say this word wrong, Dermatologic Institute. Sometimes they have free classes for estheticians, and they do everything from just like self-care, personal care, all the way up to, fresh new ideas for products or fresh new ideas for, anything that you can think of for how to like spruce up your service offerings that you already have. So those things are out there. Those resources are out there. You just have to look. Thank you. So those things are out there. You just have to look. You just want to keep focused on the fact that you have to find something that is going to be going to help you with your personal development as far as your profession or even business wise. So if you know that you're struggling in the area of accounting, or you're struggling in the area with just marketing your business. Like, well, what are you doing to try to learn more about those things? So there are paid opportunities and there are free opportunities. So I want to challenge you this year to make sure that you are doing both, if not one or the other. So for me this year, and I'm very transparent with you guys, I'm always like putting myself out there and just letting you know like what I'm doing. And so what I'm doing this year is I'm going to lash extension training, and I'm going to learn how to sugar. I feel like in Baltimore there's not a lot of people who are doing sugaring as far as a hair removal technique, but people are asking me about it. So if people are asking me about it, that means that there's some sort of need for it. obviously it's going to cost me money and a time investment to figure out how to do that, to get good at it enough to charge for it. But I'm going to take the time to do that because I want to grow my business. And in order for you to grow your business, that means you have to grow as an individual. So that's just my tip for you guys today. Just make sure that you're doing something this year for personal development. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you next time with my next Beauty Biz tip.